Hello there, wonderful world of YouTube. It has been a hot minute since we've done one of these, and this is actually one of my ink diary videos. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into this Endless Alchemy Fountainpen inks. These launched a while ago, and the packaging is just so stunning, as you guys can see right here. I like it when the packaging includes like the information for the inks. Like in this case, the color is gray, there is no sheen, and the shading is low to none. Usually that would depend on like the nib size you use. This one is Wizard's Pencil. This is with a graphite wand, the alchemist scribed incantations, weaving spells into reality through the enchanted strokes. I can't get over the packaging. It's super nice. I bought this one off of Pen Chalet just because they had it in stock at the time. It comes with a product code, and there may be some differences in the form between each bottle due to the same, which makes each bottle truly unique. Well, you get like a little swatch card, which I think is super neat. I'll save that for a TikTok video though. Then you have the cap for the ink, a napkin, the ink bottle itself, and then this is probably like what a lot of people were super excited about, which is the base of the ink. It's kind of like a coaster thing, and it's like meant to like, keep your ink there. I wonder if we'll do it. Sure will. It just doesn't feel like as dangerous here. And then on the other side, it has like a little base so you can go ahead and like set her in, and I'm assuming it's supposed to stay like not as moving. All right, well, guessing it won't move as much. Yeah, I guess it won't move as much because it's not here. It's not as well, I don't know. We'll find out right now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take off this plastic seal, and we are gonna open this one up. The bottle itself has the alchemy logo. I think that's a sticker. Is it a sticker or does it just look like a sticker? Just kind of looks like a sticker. Then you have the pen information here. I kind of wish it had the ink name there. And then, see, part of me is like assuming that this stays in here and then you just kind of go, wait, will it come back up? Okay, no, we gotta take this off. And sometimes these are cool because they like air, it's like an airtight seal for the ink. But this is where you kind of play that dangerous game where like it might pop. Oh, thank God it didn't. All right, and then here would be the cap. Although honestly, if you plan to keep this on your table, oh, that's cool. So the cap, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. Let's go. Come on, camera, you got it. You got it. So the gold cap itself has the ink name. So let me go ahead and see if I can get this to focus. All right, that's as good as we're gonna get. As you guys can see, this is Wizard's Pencil by Endless. You kind of get the information. This is supposed to be a dark gray. I'm gonna set that rubber cap to the side. Yeah, this is definitely like more of a display piece ink, I would say. All right, so what we're gonna get, our supplies for today are gonna be the Kakamori and the brass nib. We're gonna go ahead and open this ink up. I don't think it's gonna spill, which is cool. We're gonna go ahead and just dip straight in there. Gonna get a good amount of ink on there. And we're just gonna fill in this little ink bottle right here. I don't need to dip again, but I'm going to just because I'm going to be swatching it on the Lloyd term paper. I was like, what paper is this? No, Lloyd term paper. Suffering from technical difficulties because I don't really use my brass nib enough. I should be using it more often, to be honest, but here we go. This middle section right here is just a regular Tomoe River paper. There we go. And then the bottom one is the Archer and Olive paper. And then we're just going to write down the ink name. And I'm not being too careful. Oh, snap. I wasn't even in frame. But I wasn't even being really careful with the way I wrote it just because I'm not super used to using the pen for writing, especially. I usually use it more for the heavy swatching you see here. But we're going to go ahead and do some little dashes. Now, the Kakamori, basically the closer you hold it to like the, I guess you would say a 90-degree angle, the thinner the line is going to be. And the flatter against the page, the broader it'll be. Okay, we're going to give this some time to dry and then we will be right back. Alrighty, so for the most part, all the ink I laid down is dry. It kind of seems like it's still a little like wet in this little area, which is why you're getting what looks to be sheening, but it's not sheening. It's just not 100% dry yet. The 3 swatches laid down here are though. So here we have the Leuchtturm paper. This is, I think, called like the cream color. I could be mistaken, but it's the Leuchtturm paper that is in the Leuchtturm notebooks, I guess I could say. But the regular one, not the one that's like extra GSMs. And on this paper, the ink is kind of pulling more like a green gray, which is really interesting. Out of like the 3 paper types, it came off the darkest here. On the actual Tomoe River paper, you can see that you get more of the gray, especially right here in the center where there's not as much ink put on the paper. With the A&O, you do kind of still get a little bit of that green gray, but it's more like a dark gray with like a hint of green, if that makes sense. This one kind of just definitely looks like a green gray, but this one is more like a gray with a hint, a little dazzle of green, if you will. You do get some slight shading, so it wasn't lying when it said little to none. You can see it, especially like right here in these swatches, wherever you have like a thicker or per se you have more ink going onto the paper, you do get a slight hint of shading. So you can see like right here, focus please. You have like the little lighter part right here and then the darker part right there. That's very light shading, but it's also because I put a lot of ink down on the paper. For the swatching itself, it's pretty consistent, even on the Tomoe River paper. It's not like, I don't really see any like peaks of it shading. Yeah, like this one's super consistent. This one is also consistent. This one, like I said, they're all pretty consistent. You get very minimal shading. Like I said, not very much at all. So if that's something that you were looking to expand, you'd probably want like a broad to a double broad nibbed just to kind of get that little bit of the effect. Overall, was this the gray I was expecting? Honestly, I was expecting it to be a little bit more like this throughout, which is like a lighter gray. But then it kind of makes sense that it's a darker gray because it's a wizard's pencil. And pencils, when you write down with them, are darker. So they're more like true to this color right here, which is actually really nice. I think it's a really nice touch. Overall, will I be getting more inks in this collection? Probably will, because like I said, this is like really nice altogether and went onto the paper beautifully. I don't have any feathering, not even on the Archer and Olive paper, which is like notorious for feathering with fountain pen ink, which is awesome because that means that I can use it in like my everyday notebooks that I take to work and stuff. All right, I'm back now, you guys, which is a really nice touch. I know one of the ones that they came out recently is a coral color, and I think that's the one that we might see next on my channel if I do go ahead and purchase it. The only thing I will say is that although this part of it is like super cool, like the storage of it all, I'm kind of scared that I might break it. I don't know if I'm just being a little paranoid, but this is probably one of the ones of the inks that you would want to keep displayed. Not so much put away, but I'll see where I store it. We'll see where this beautiful ink will land. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it. I should definitely go back to filming more of these. I have a lot of inks that we can swatch on the various paper types for you guys. So just let me know what inks you guys are interested in. And if I have them, I'll definitely post a video about them. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you'd like to see more of these. And bye.